Hey, it's Ted the Tech. I'm here at Lexington Motorsports. You see the various motorcycles and things that they have here. I'm gonna go check it out. Hopefully, you know, everybody's got the new 2021s in. Yep, it's that time of the year when the new 2021s come in, and I'm gonna get a first peek because I'm off on inauguration day. And guess what? We're checking it out. What do you think about them apples?
Keep me from the
I'm here in Triumph. What can I tell you about Triumph? I mean, it's been around since, 1902, but it was reestablished in 1983 by John Bloor and is probably one of the largest UK distributors in the world. Not probably, but is the largest UK distributor in the world. Triumph motorcycles are fascinating. If you ever get a chance to ride one. They're awesome. I mean, I love the Beluxer and the America. Really love the Triumph Rocket 3. Probably my favorite bike. Never have ridden a Triumph. But this summer, I'm going to try to find one. And we'll take one out for a spin. But from what I understand, they're wonderful bikes. Just amazing bikes, Totally underrated. And totally just a blast of fun. But anyways, I thought I'd show you their long lineage and their long lines of new motorcycles that they have in. They have the Tiger 1200, the Scramblers, of course, which is my personal favorite. They look like a naked racers, but they're not. They're more of like a cafe racer, but really cool bikes. Very underrated, like I said, and very inexpensive. Can't tell you much more about them. If you really like them, maybe you'll give them a try before you go out and buy, a Harley Davidson or something like that. Really, I'm a big time Harley fan, but you know what? I love all motorcycles. I'd own each company if I could. Anyways, let's go on to Ducati. All right behind me you'll see these are Ducati motorcycles. Been around since the 1950s. I'm not going to sit here and kid you that I know a lot about Ducatis because I really don't. Because it's a culmination of so many motorcycle companies that owns this division. But I mean, it is an awesome looking bike at least. And as far as I know, the Italian bikes, as far as performance goes, they're second to none. A lot of maintenance to keep them up, though, is what I understand. But, again, I don't really understand Ducatis as well as maybe I should. So I'll read up on it and put it on my vlog and everything like that. But my favorite bike that they have, that Ducati has, is the Deville. I love the Deville. I love the Deville. It's probably the number one bike. I mean, because it looks like a mean cruiser / street racer. I mean, look at that thing. It's a beast. It's a monster. It's the coolest bike around. Something really neat. Something that I have to have in my garage. Anyways, let's take a look at new Yamahas, of course. My very first bike that I ever owned. First cruiser that I ever owned. Alright, before we go on to Yamaha, let's talk about these Can-Ams, man. Can-Am is just... I remember when they used to be so expensive. I thought to myself, who could afford to ride these things? And then I think they caught wind that their product was so expensive that they decided to make it more, affordable for us guys that, are like, don't make that much money. But, these Can-Ams are amazing. They're just amazing. the new prices on them, how could you not want to buy one? You know, now they pretty much make them the way that you want them. And so, you know, the average Joe can afford to buy them. Of course, you know, they have the original Can-Ams, which, you know, the 900. These things are pretty expensive to me, but, you know, hey, some people, you know, got the coin like that. Some people got that coin like that. Not me. I mean, I'm an average working Joe. But if I win the lottery, it's on like Donkey Kong. You know what I'm saying? It's on like Donkey Kong. This Can-Am I had to show you because of the speakers back here. It's just, look at that. Check that out, man. That is cool. 4 speakers. Nice. So when you're out there traveling and stuff like that, man, you can just play the music, have it bumping and jumping. You know what I'm saying? Bumping and jumping. All right. This right here is Yamaha line right here. You notice that this is a motorsport kind of like shop. So a lot of the cruisers they don't have in the store here, but I'm sure that, you know, they could probably get you anything that you wanted. But I just wanted to show you their long line of sports bikes that they have. And I mean, Yamaha is just killing it as far as these sport bikes and things of that nature. But anyways, I just thought I'd show you. They still have my favorite, the R6s, and the R6RR and the R3. That's new to America, but you know, Americans, we like bigger and better. So the 300s don't really appeal to us as much, but you know, they're starting to get their popularity. I'm starting to see people out on them and stuff of that nature. And then, of course, I had to show you this here. This is the MT-09, which is basically the 901, which, you know, probably one of my favorite bikes. Anything that is 1,000 cc's or more, or just around 1,000 cc's or more, is my favorite bike, you know, because that's enough power to get me going. That's enough power to get your juices flowing, is what they call it. But anyways, I just thought I'd show you those. This is what I basically grew up on, Yamaha and Honda. I mean, I started out with a little M50. You know, my dad bought me a little dirt bike, and then from there I've been in love ever since. Started out with the CBR 6 and then went to the Yamaha. Anyways, I just thought I'd let you check out their line. All right. I didn't notice if they had any 2021s, but however, you know, maybe I don't keep up with them as much as I should, but you know, it's a lot of fun and stuff like that. So I just check it out. I just check it out every once in a while. Anyways, there you have it. Motorsports Lexington. You can come on out here. Motorsports Lexington. See my man Jonathan. And he'll direct you to one of the salespeople. Get you a bike, man. Come on, let's go riding. Or let's race. How about that? All right.